So how could you ever, in your right mind, take your thing and get a vasectomy? How are you gonna get a vasectomy?
A vasectomy?
Vasectomy.
Well, you take your wiener and your thing and you.
It's safer.
Oh.
It's safer than
better.
the woman taking.
That's exactly right.
Safer for her. Who cares about her?
People like us. You had a vasectomy?
Yeah, I had one in
No.
1984.
The safest thing for her is make sure that she got enough clearance between her head and the headboard. That's the safest thing you can do for her.
No, you're looking at it through those glasses you got there.
Are you saying I'm jaded, Judge Billy?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little
Well, explain to me your common sense methods on vasectomies.
It's a vasectomy.
Yes, sorry.
And the purpose of it is it's just birth control. When in 1980, listen to me.
And
listen,
you need.
You need.
What, you telling me seven children's too many?
What we're doing here is we're emptying the gene pool. Is what we're doing.
Now, I do got a question. I had it done.
I had it done.
You had it done. He's had it done. You don't really have to worry about it. I think the way you look.
Well, I've taken mass quantities of psychotropic drugs. I think that's kind of sterilized the.
That could be.
He's his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I don't. What happens with? Where's all your men go? Do
you quit producing?
Yeah. Are we stuck like a pool at the top of a tank where they're like, that's closed today, I guess we'll just...
Look, this is the...
No.
Brian goes, I think they just...
Look, all I know is this. All I know is this. This was the safe sex I've always practiced and always found best. When you're in the back seat of a car and you have that pistol aimed at their face, keep the safety on until you finish, and then it's safe sex with the safety.
Safe.
Right, Judge? You know, you've been there. You were in Colombia when you back in the day. Bolivia was the same thing. You was in Argentina when you was fighting the drug war, single-handedly.
And why do you think it has to do with your junk when it's just two canals that they just
canal?
Trim.
The Erie?
Yeah.
It's the Erie Canal?
No,
okay.
That's not the hairy one either because they shave it.
All right, this is what I see in my head with the vasectomy. This is a doctor.
Okay.
This monkey.
Okay.
And this is a patient. Hey, I'm a doctor and I want to cut your wiener. Oh, okay. Then I want to take these pliers and I want to take these scissors and that's what I see happen to most of them.
It wasn't quite like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a lot easier procedure than you would ever
I believe
think.
you embellished the situation somewhat.
But
no, they deballed it, not embellished.
They don't even touch those.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
You want to see? It's just two little incisions.
On me? Yeah. I've got to meet my cousin after work, so go ahead and do it now.
Now, let me ask you this. Technology different from today than it was in '84?
I wasn't present for yours, so I don't really know. But
I was there. I saw both of them.
On mine, I'll tell you, on mine, it was in the doctor's office.
Yeah,
I was just on the examining table in his office, and he injected me with a little bit of Novocaine so that I wouldn't feel the incision.
Where he can't inject anybody else.
One.
We had two.
No, he just went in there one, and then he got in there and pulled on that. He said, "You're going to feel like a little tugging."
Right.
And he got in there, and then he got it, and he got a little string. And
was that the pliers? Where'd my pliers go?
Listen, he got the little thread, and he ties a knot. Then he ties another string and ties a little knot. Then he goes in with the little scissors, and he went boop, boop.
Now, how long were you down?
Pulled it out. I wasn't down. That was on a Friday. I had it done on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was Kentucky Derby weekend of 1984.
You bet on the wrong horse, my friend. You bet on the wrong horse that day with your vasectomy.
But it didn't change my pitch. You know what I'm saying? He
cut the right cord.
He caught the right cord.
But I mean, did you have to lay around for a day or two? Or?
All I had was I had an ice pack, and I went to and watched television Friday night, and I just had the ice pack on me to kind of control the swelling. And then I went to bed that night. The next day, woke up and walked around. I walked around a little difficult, but no problem. Went to a party that night. Everything was cool.
It's different. It's different now.
Two cuts. With the guy we went with.
Yeah.
It's two incisions up top.
Oh, let me tell you the neat thing. You're sitting there and I'm watching him. He's sweating. And he's sweating in this hot office doing this thing. And I was waiting for one of those drops to fall. And I just kept going, oh, man, I hope he doesn't drop that drop come down.
Well, the only thing, he just kept only thing you would like
Uh-huh.
is when your stuff got, he would just throw it out of the way like that.
Oh no, he wouldn't have to worry about that on me. He had all the clearance in the world with me. My VaaaSuuctomy would be a
The
snap.
good thing for you that you'll never do it is
Uh-huh.
you don't care about enough. You know, you're woman enough.
You know,
to go through
what woman?
Exactly.
I mean,
to go through because it's safer for you.
I just go in a corner and whoever's there, I pick up. That's the woman.
That's a good call.
White,
It's
black,
safer
it don't
for you.
matter.
You know what I
That
would
is.
never do? Is put my money on the dash.
Well, I got a story about that.
Not time for me to leave. You just think on that.
Sit down, Judge, and tell me if this is legal or not. Because she was only 16. Now, doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I don't think I need to be hearing this anymore.
They left me alone. Alone in my misery. Oh well. Come here, monkey. It's time to do your VaaaSuuctomy. Now, don't hold still, little monkey.